0-0. Jason, what'd you say, man?
Well, I kind of feel like going into it before it's kicked off. I mean, if you would take it,
Yeah, exactly. If someone said, we're going to give you a 0-0 with Miami going into this game, especially after that, after Atlanta.
Yeah. I was there, so it was awful.
It's a long ride home.
Yeah, but the cheap beer and cheap food, it kind of eases it a little bit.
Yeah, shout out for reasonable prices at the stadium.
Yeah.
So back line tonight, just what a performance.
Yeah, it's played really well. I mean, no Walker back there either, so that's kind of, I think, the really big surprising part of it.
Yeah, in some ways that's part of the main part of the story, was that like one of our main defenders was not there tonight, and we pitched a shutout against a really hot Miami team.
Yeah, I mean, if this Miami team was the same at the beginning of the year, I mean, I think they would probably be number one in the standings right now, honestly.
Yeah, I think that this is a team that would be in the running for, and maybe running away with supporter shield. In terms of like, I thought that Brian Anunga, shout out to him tonight. I mean, he had like a career game, yeah.
Yeah, he played his ass off tonight. I think you can make him a contender for man of the match. Maybe him, maybe Panico as well. I mean, he played a hell of a match tonight.
Snapped one of those messy spot kicks right out of the air, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think, it's kind of weird not seeing Willis. We haven't seen him start in a while, so I mean, you kind of wonder, like, we have a goalkeeper kind of battle going on right now.
Maybe some questions at goalkeeper. Hope that everything's okay with Joe, and certainly think that Elliott's doing a great job in there. Certainly starting quality keeper. Speed in the front, offsides.
I know that killed us tonight. I mean, that pass from Fafa, where was it the Hani or
Tahani? Yeah, and then that huge center back of theirs motored and got onto it.
Yeah, I mean,
in another world, Hani would have taken that one touch, right?
Yep, and just got a ball night, just sort of some passing and up front just kind of killed us. So, I mean, I don't know, like, I guess work on that. I mean, I just wonder if there's a possibility we meet Miami again in the playoffs.
I hope we see him in the playoffs, and I hope we knock him out.
And I hope it's at home. Like,
I hope it's here.
Like, with this game, like, we're two teams both needing points, but for different scenarios. Like, they just need to get into the playoffs.
Yeah.
And we need to get home field advantage, because we've seen how we done on the road in the playoffs, and it's not been that great. So we got to get a home field advantage.
That's exactly it. We've only had we had in the first season that we had a couple road wins. We had the road win against the COVID year. We had that road win against Toronto.
We beat them, and we lost to Philly after that, right? Columbus.
We lost to Columbus. Yeah.
They went on to win the championship.
Yeah, they won the championship that year. That's why they got that star.
Yeah.
So in terms of just like, so you think man of the match goes to Anunga, Panico? Got a third choice, like another shout out?
I don't know, because like overall, like Dax, he played a really nice game tonight too.
Had a great night tonight. Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of contenders for that.
I think the Sixers played so great. I mean, Messi had his chances. Messi had some space. He was a lot more creative tonight against us than he was again in the Leagues Cup, despite the fact that he had the goal against us. Right. He showed a lot more creativity tonight. But in some ways, we still were able to contain a lot of that. He had some good passes for sure, but I think that our sixes really played him so that he wasn't able to get into the sort of the space between the lines.
Yeah, no doubt. And we got Charlotte coming up next. So, I mean, I kind of feel like that's a game we should win. I mean,
I want to beat him so bad here. Especially after that 4-1 walloping they gave us last year. But, yeah, sure.
Yeah, so, we need to get 3 points. We need to get on to a win streak, not a losing streak.
That's exactly it. Let's get on the good streak. This one felt good. This one felt like a win for us. This one felt like
it was
a tie. There are ties that feel like wins. There are ties that feel like losses. There are ties that feel like ties.
Yeah.
This is a tie that felt like a win.
Yeah, I mean, it's the hottest team in the league right now.
Yeah.
So.
We didn't give them a loss, but we did stop their winning streak.
Yeah. And It would have been nice to get that win because I would have been top of the world right now.
Exactly. Thinking about do you know how many sugar plums were dancing in my head whenever it looked like we were going to get that pen off Yedlin?
I know.
All right. Well, I'm going to see you after the game against Charlotte.
Yep.
All right.